when I'm on vacation. I feel like I look better, I feel better, even my skin looks better when I'm on vacation. And so I kind of wanted my makeup to look almost like warm on my skin, like a little bit smudgy, not worn in a bad way, but worn in a good way. You know, you just spent a little bit of time in the sun, you're glowing. It's like all of your features are enhanced, but at the same time everything is very muted and almost like blended together, which creates this beautiful kind of glowy, bronzy, toasty look, I guess that they call. But yeah, this is like my favorite makeup look I've ever done. Hi, Suki. Suki is a bit of a hyper lady recently. She's a little kitty cat, but she's very hyper now. I love her so much. You know how you like this background? I think it's kind of boring. I don't like that you see my fridge, but at least we get like direct, like it's equal on both sides. So let me know. I cleaned the kitchen for you, so hopefully you like it. So I'm excited because I fake tan a few days ago, and so I finally get to use the Dior foundation. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body. I got this during the Sephora sale. I haven't used it all that much yet because I haven't been fake tanning. I have this in W3. It might be a little dark for me. I'm gonna share it out today with the Magic Cream from Charlotte Tilbury. This one actually has my name on it, so it feels really, really special. Now, I already did my skincare. I'm only gonna grab a little bit. I just started using this. Now, my mom is a huge fan of the Magic Cream. When I got it in PR for the first time, I was so excited, but I gave it to my mom because I was like, I know she's gonna love it. And so this is the first one that I'm trying. Now, what I love about this foundation so far is the consistency is so light. Now, of course, mixing it with the Magic Cream is gonna give it a lot more of a creamy consistency, so we'll see. I've never tried it like that. So today's actually Friday, and instead of like going out, my friend and I are gonna go for a walk. And so that's why I don't want this to be too intense. You know, sometimes in the summer, like you want like a flawless base, but you don't want anything that feels too heavy. Now this foundation on its own, I personally don't think it's really heavy because it's like really, really thin. But mixed in with the foundation, with the cream, it just gives like a beautiful glowy finish. I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the foundation. You know what? I thought it was too dark for me, the foundation, but I think it's fine. What are you doing? I don't know what's happening to me recently, so I'm 31. The thought of going out now, I think it's going out in my city or my country that I just don't want to do anymore. Talking about that with one of my friends yesterday, it's like we rather like save money, like not really go out here anymore. First of all, Ottawa is not the most exciting city. Like we rather not really go out here, just have relaxing weekends and then save money and then go on trips and then go out and like have fun. And obviously it's gonna depend a lot on like where you live. At the same time, like going out every weekend kind of loses its appeal when you get slightly older, because you're like, you know, it's not worth it. Like, why am I spending like $150? Like, but then at the same time, I'm like, I'm young, you know, maybe I should be going out. But then I'm like, you know what? I, you know, reason with myself, and I'm like, I think the season is more to focus on my goals, focus on myself and what I want to do. And who says I can't be outside next year? You know what I mean? So I think next year I'll be outside, but for this year, I want to be inside. I mean, I want to be outside during the day, but then I want to be inside at night. So where am I going to go with this makeup? I don't really know. So this is the Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, and look at how pretty this is. I've only used this once because then like my tan faded, like I bought it, my tan faded, I couldn't use it. But what I want you to see is the setting applicator. It's like a brush. Love this. I got this in W2. Oh, I think this is nice. You know what this smells like? The MAC Pro Longwear concealer. It's kind of taking me back. I really like the applicator. You know what having a cat kind of reminds me of? You know, in videos sometimes like you watch people and they have their kids in the videos, and me, like, no offense, but I can't watch a video if there's a bunch of kids screaming. And I feel like, you know, sometimes I'll watch the video and I'm like, oh my gosh, can't you hear that? But then I feel like with my cat, it's the same. You're probably gonna be so annoyed during the video, but I'm just like doing my makeup and like not caring that she's making a bunch of noise. And so I'm sorry in advance. I do really like this concealer. I like it. The shade is really nice. And usually like I don't spend money on concealers, but this one, wow, the coverage is nice. Like I'm a Maybelline Fit Me kind of gal, you know, when it comes to my concealer. But this is good. This is like luminous and creamy and not, but it covers. Like my Fit Me maybe doesn't cover as much as I would like, but this I feel pretty covered. Wow, I like this. I'm so late on this. It's been out for ages. Am I British now? It's been out for such a long time, but I think this is like my perfect combination. The thing that I love about this, foundation wear. I don't even know, like it doesn't even look like I have foundation on. This is stunning. It's beautiful. Okay, slightly move the camera. Okay, now we're gonna go with this Merit. So I've had this for a really long time, and look at how much this is all that I have left. So, you know, I'm in a period of my, oh no, she's gonna go and play with that. This is in the shade Seine. I really love this because it's like a really, almost like a balm. It's not really thick. I really like that. I'm in a phase right now where I kind of want to, not declutter, but I kind of want to, yeah, declutter. Like I want to have less things. So like I want to finish my perfumes. I want to finish my makeup products. You know, we got to use our stuff. And so yeah. Also this brush, love it a lot. The Mario F4. I'm just gonna go back and kind of blend that out because the stick is slightly more of a like cooler shade. Yeah, I'm really impressed with that concealer. Okay, for blush we have two different options. So I want my cheeks to look like very muted, kind of rosy muted, bronzy. You know, I want to give bronze goddess. I love a bright blush, but for this look I really want like soft. It's like I'm gonna be wearing a lot of makeup, but you can't really tell. So this blush that I got recently during the VIB sale is from Saie. It's the shade Rosy that I really, really love. Then I also have this one. This is the Afterglow. That was strong. This is the Afterglow from NARS in the shade Orgasm Rush, which is more of a bronzer. I mean, for me, it's more like a bronzer blush duo kind of, like, you know what I mean. My little cousin is calling me. I told her I was gonna, she said, call me back when you're done filming. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit here. Now this is kind of good for my like no makeup days, but it's also good for like a day like today. I'm gonna take this side and I'm gonna blend that. Honestly, I love this blush. It gives like, this is a lot actually. You really don't need that much. It's like a beautiful brownie rose color. I really like it. Okay, this kind of gave me a lot of color, which I like. Okay, and then usually I love to go on my lids. Okay, and then to make sure that, you know, I didn't bring the blush too high, I'm just again gonna go here, this side. Now I'm gonna go with the Saie and I'm gonna do a little bit. So this is a lot lighter, so I'll do it just right here. Just like that. And then I always end up applying a little bit like here. Okay, now we're gonna go set. I'm gonna use the pressed powder from Charlotte Tilbury. I have the shade Fair. It works for me whether I have a tan or not, actually, which I like. When I don't have a tan, I'll like apply it all over, depending on the kind of makeup I do. But when I have a tan, I only apply it like in my T-zone to set my under eyes here. And then honestly, powder, I was never a powder gal. I started wearing powder, I want to say in the last 2 years, and completely changed my makeup game because I feel like I just look so much better with some powder. I love to put some here, depending on the lighting. Oh my gosh, this is something that bothers me. Like I have lines, but it's depending on the lighting. I feel like if there's weird shadows, I'll see it, but then sometimes like I don't see anything. So applying the powder here, almost like removes the line. I don't know. I forgot the highlight, but it's okay. We can do a highlight after. This is one of my favorite blushes ever. This is Gingerly from MAC. Look at how perfect that shade is. It's stunning. I love this when I'm fair. It almost acts as like my bronzer when I'm fair. I love this when I have a tan, so I just grab a big brush like this. I've had this brush for like 10 years, 15, I don't know. How old am I? 10 years maybe. It's from Sonia Kashuk. I love it, like I love the shape. And I'm gonna go here. This is like a toasty blush, you know? This is the definition of a toasty blush. I'm just gonna put it, ooh, I'm just gonna put it here. Now, I didn't use any bronzer today. This is gonna be like my bronzer-ish. It's just gonna warm up my face, but in such a beautiful way. Like, it looks so good. It's really subtle because like there's no shimmer. It just, like the perfect, yeah, honestly, it just looks like a terracotta. It's just the perfect, like, I don't know, what do you call this? Like terracotta color. It's stunning. It just gives you such a nice kind of warm but not orange like glow, even though like it's not shimmery, it's not, you know, it's not glowy, but it just gives you like a warm glow. I love this. Make sure to put some on my nose. And then if we move on to the eyes, I've actually, where's my brush? Okay, and then what I've been doing recently, which is really gonna tie in this whole look, I'm gonna take the blush again. And this is actually gonna be my crease color, which this is really gonna make this whole look very toasty. It's just gonna look so, like everything is just gonna blend in really well together. Taking another brush on my lower lash line. Everything is looking like it's blending together, which I love. This is exactly what I wanted. And then I'll grab the F1. I really like the F1. I kind of go get, I don't know, a little bit of the foundation. I love this brush to kind of, oh my gosh, I forgot to blend this side. When I do my makeup and I film, it never turns out correctly because I'm too distracted. Okay, let me blend that. But yeah, as I was saying, I love this side to kind of blend everything together. I'm gonna use the Merit. This is in the shade Bounce. I'm just gonna put it here, it looks like. And then I'm gonna grab my brush. I'm definitely gonna have to clean my makeup brush after that. I'm gonna take the small side. Now the NARS Afterglow definitely gives a little bit of a glow, but this is adding even more glow. I really like this color. It's like, it's not golden, it's not too cool. It's like the perfect like in between. And then the nose, and I kind of like to tap it here. I'm gonna do the Afterglow on my hand. I feel like I lost a little bit of color. Doing a full face is all about the layers. For the eyes, I do want to keep it simple. I'm gonna use this brown eyeliner from Maybelline. This is super creamy. This is the Tattoo Studio Smokey in brown. I much prefer brown eyeliners. So I'm gonna tight line, and I'm gonna put it on my lower lash line. I'm gonna do a slight wing, but I'm gonna smudge it out. I don't know what it is, but I love angled makeup brushes. Like, it's pretty much all I use. For the eyes, for the face, I just love them. So I'm gonna take my little angle brush, and I'm gonna smoke out the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna go like this. Now, I didn't put a lot of liner on my top lash line, but this is so creamy and like it smudges really well, so perfect. Just want to create like a slight cat eye. I want my makeup to look like it almost like melted outside, you know? So that's why like I kind of like layering creams on top of powder, and then for the liner, like something really creamy. I love this, my little space cowboy from Urban Decay. I know there's a new one that recently came out. It's just gonna use a little powder. I'm gonna use a fluffy powder so it doesn't pack on too much. I'm just gonna do a little bit, just so I get a tiny bit of shimmer. There's like a liquid one now that like you need to shake. I almost got it at the last sale, but I was like, oh. I went on vacation in March, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm out of like the winter uglies. Like I finally felt really nice and pretty, you know? I feel like I had time to really get ready and stuff. I feel like when I was younger, I used to spend more time getting ready and just to take pictures, like getting ready for nothing. Do I do that? I mean, yes I do, because you know I film, but I don't do it as much. Like I want to do that again. I want to get ready for no reason. I want to feel pretty. Like, I don't know, I haven't felt, not that I haven't felt pretty recently, but I don't know, I want to do that more, because when I do it, I feel so much better about myself. So just taking a little bit of time for yourself, getting ready, doing like a fun makeup look is gonna make you feel so much better. Really, to be honest, I've been using the same combination for so long now, and it's these two. This is the Colossal from Maybelline. This is the Longwear mascara. This, when I put it on my eyelashes, it's like there's not much product. I mean, this is pretty much all dried out. What I like though is like it really keeps my curl. So I'll do that, and then I do the Exaggerize, which I have a fresh one that's waiting for me. Maybe I should, because it's been a long time since I've had this. Time went by so quickly. Okay, Exaggerize from Tilbury. While the first coat of mascara dries, I'm gonna do the lips. So this is like my, I mean, it's been a favorite for like almost a year now. This is Deeply Teddy from MAC. This is the perfect rosy brown lip liner. It's amazing. It's exactly like Soar. You cannot get this anymore. It's the same as Soar. And then I'm gonna fill in here. I think this is like my perfect lip liner shade. I mean, I love, you know how much I love Wherever Walnut, but this is like a bit more pink. I mean, I love both. So this is Wherever Walnut, and this is Deeply Teddy. So you see this one is just a bit more brown. For like a little bit more of a lip contour, we can add this one. I really don't wear this one that often. This is from Tilbury. It's Foxy Brown, because this is very dark. So this is this one. But it adds a really nice contour. So a gloss I've been wearing quite a bit recently. Well, we could do this one. This is the Tilbury Pillow Talk. This one doesn't have any shimmer. It would go really, really well with like the whole toasty kind of makeup look. I found this one in my makeup collection. Lip gloss from MAC. The problem is I don't have the shade. There's no name. Glasses from MAC, extremely thick and goopy, but they last forever on your lips. So I saw, I think, a TikTok, it was a MAC makeup artist, and she was like, the way to wear these is you need to put on enough so that it really coats your lips, because if you only do like a really thin layer, it's gonna be really sticky. But the goal with these is to put on like enough so that it's not sticky. I mean, it's still sticky, but not as much, you know? And this really goes with the whole look, like the toasty vibe. Okay, of course I have mascara all over my eyelids. I'm gonna let that dry. Actually, I just remember I have a product that I want to use. Let me go get it. Okay, look at what I found. I've had this for a really long time. This is from MAC. It's Global Glow. This is the like, this is so pretty. This is like the, I guess like the bronzier sister of Soft and Gentle. Look at how, like, this is stunning. So what I want to do, I want to put this on my cheeks maybe as like a, I don't know, like a little blush topper or something. I'm gonna use this big old brush. I found this as well from Tweezerman. I've had this forever, so I'm gonna do, it's not gonna do like a huge difference. It just adds like such a pretty shimmer. Okay, this is nice. I'm gonna add this all over here, especially with this big brush. This works perfectly. Honestly, I completely forgot about this product, and then I saw it like last week or something, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be my best friend in the summertime. This is Mineralized Skin Finish. It just adds like the most beautiful glow, because sometimes I love a body oil, but sometimes you don't feel like being sticky, you know? This is just gonna add the most beautiful glow. And again, this works really well as like a blush topper. It's nice, but like, it's very subtle. Like, it's subtle, but it's not. Because why would you want to be subtle? This is stunning. Why did I ever forget about this? I don't know. So glad I found this brush again, because I love putting stuff on my body, but I don't have a, well, I thought I didn't have a big brush like that. And like, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It's nice, because I already did my lotion today, but you know, like it kind of soaks into your skin. It kind of soaks into your skin. Oh, and I'm also gonna do this in my inner corner. It's gonna be so nice. Okay. I'm gonna be full of makeup for my walk. And I'm obsessed with this. Why did I ever forget about this? Okay, let me grab a tiny brush. Grab this. I already have Space Cowboy. It's beautiful. Where am I going? Oh, you know, now I'm sad that I don't have anywhere to go. But it's my fault because I don't want to go anywhere. And then I also found this. This is the Rimmel London Magnifies. Now, they came out with like, almost like, this was years ago. I was actually on the display for the pink palette. Not the pink one, like the purpley pink one. Back in, I think it was 2018. I feel like this was like a lifetime ago. But really, like, it hasn't been that, I mean, almost 10 years, I guess. Anyway, so I found this in my makeup right now. And I think, which this is a dupe for the Naked Heat from Urban Decay. I'm gonna add these two right here. I'm just gonna add slightly more depth to my eyes. I still need to remove the mascara. So I'm just gonna go here. And I'll grab this brush. Same colors. With the Q-tip, I'm gonna remove the mascara. Okay, so what I love about this makeup is that I have a lot of makeup on. You know, I have a lot of lips, a lot of, I mean, not that much on the eyes, but it's like nothing is the focus. It's like, it's all kind of blending together. The focus is like, I don't know, what is the focus? The focus is this right here. Of it, this is gonna be my favorite summer look. And after a while, I mean, I haven't had my lip combo for that long, but the lip gloss became really, really comfortable, and I don't get these, like, I go like this and like nothing. But my lip combo is gonna stay for so long. So we all know, like, gloss, it goes away really, really quickly. I just wanna do more of this. Making sure that my inner corner, this is like Victoria's Secret Angel Glow in a pan. This is like the perfect gold that is not too yellow. I'm gonna set, which usually I set before my mascara, but I forgot. We just want to look like a bronze goddess that spent just enough time in the sun, not to get too sweaty. Just a little bit of time for the makeup to melt together. Okay, here are my thoughts on this makeup. Love the foundation. It blends like a dream. It doesn't even look like I have foundation. The only area where I do find like it looks like I have makeup on is my forehead. I'm not one to spend money on a concealer, but this one, amazing. Contour, slightly cool for maybe the look I was going for. So maybe Give Me Sun from MAC would have been a great choice for me today. The eyes, I mean, the combination of the Global Glow, the brown eyeliner, like, love this makeup. And then the Global Glow is the star of the show today. I am happy with the turnout of this makeup. I really am. When I started filming, I think I'm getting my period soon, so you know, sometimes you don't feel as joyful, but this makeup is making me feel very joyful. So honestly, I forgot how good it feels like to just do like a makeup look just for fun. If you're kind of stuck in like the daily routine, you know, like working out, or like, you know, cleaning the house, sometimes we forget how good it feels like to take a little bit of time and get glam for absolutely no reason. So as always, thank you for watching. If you want to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, I even post on Lemonade, which the crowd is weird on there. So if you want to follow me on there to balance the crowd, it would be nice. When I say it's weird, it's just like old men, but I still post because I'm like, whatever, at one point I'm gonna find the girlies. I post every single day on TikTok and Instagram, and so I would love if you would follow me on there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon in a new one. Bye!